After the Lakers' practice on Friday, an emotional JJRedick shared the devastating impact the recent fires in Los Angeles had on his community and family. Returning to the Pacific Palisades, he saw that his local village had been completely destroyed. Redick described losing his home, which held 20 years of memories with his wife and 10 years of parenting experiences. He expressed the pain of losing irreplaceable personal items and the emotional toll on his family. "It's hard to prepare for something like this," he said.
I was not prepared. I was not prepared for what I saw. It is, it's complete devastation and destruction. I had to go kind of a different way to the house, but I went through most of the village and it's all gone. And I don't think you can ever prepare yourself for something like that. Our home is gone, and look, we were renting for the year to try to figure out where we wanted to be long term, and everything we owned that was of any importance to us, almost 20 years together as a couple and 10 years of parenting, was in that house. And there's certain things that you can't replace, that will never be replaced. And it's like weird. It's really weird shit. My son did an art project last year at St. Anne's in Brooklyn, and it was like a charcoal pencil painting of a lighthouse that we had framed above the stairs. And like, you can't ever replace stuff like that. Memories. 18 years together now, Chelsea and I, and certain things that were in that house that you can't replace. The material stuff is whatever. I think my family and I were processing the self side, the individual side of losing your home, and you don't ever want to wish that on anybody. It's an awful feeling to lose your home. I think what has happened over the last 72 hours, from me being up there and from having a number of people that had homes in the Palisades that are also staying at the hotel, you really get a sense of just the communal destruction. And I got back to the hotel, and of course my wife and I are emotional. I'm not sure I've wept or wailed like that in several years. And she said to me, I was very hesitant to move out here. I was very hesitant to, for you to go into coaching. I've never loved living somewhere more than I've loved Brooklyn, and I've never loved the community more than I love the community I've had in Brooklyn. And then, it's like we move out here, and the Palisades community has really just been so good to us, and I think that's the part for us that we're really struggling with, is just the loss of community. And I've recognized that people make up community, and we're going to rebuild, and we want to help lead on that. But all the churches, the schools, the library, it's all gone. And I think the thing that hit home for us the most was Tuesday night. The rec center caught on fire, and the day we visited the house and decided we wanted to live in the house, we were like, let's go explore the village. And we stumbled upon the rec center, and there was some summer rec league basketball games going on. One kid, Milo, was playing. I was like, oh, he's pretty good. He ended up being one of our neighbors. They lost their home. The rec center was like this place we were at every day. I mean, flag football, basketball, the playground, baseball, tennis courts, it just, and everyone we knew was there every day, and it just hurts to lose that. I've been overwhelmed by the outpouring of support and love that I've felt, that my family has felt, from friends, family, people around the NBA, people in Los Angeles. I think people in the Palisades community, in our kids' school community, who also have lost homes. Like, we've obviously all leaned on each other. You know, I can say this, like, for our family, we're as committed as ever to Los Angeles. We recognize, like, it's not just our community that has been impacted by this. There's people in Malibu, there's people in Brentwood, there's people up in the valley, there's people in Pasadena. It's all over LA, and there's anything we can do to help and lead, we will. And we're still going to try to, we're still figuring that out. It's still pretty fresh, but we're committed to helping other people as much as we can. And we're going to
Both
do
the
that,
Lakers and Clippers postponed their Saturday games as the fires continued to devastate LA County. Over 100,000 people remain under evacuation orders, with at least 11 confirmed deaths. Fire officials have yet to assess the full damage. Redick wasn't the only NBA figure affected. Golden State Warriors coach Steve Kerr revealed that his childhood home in the Palisades, where his mother lived, was also destroyed. Kerr shared that many of his friends from the area had lost their homes, schools, and memories, expressing disbelief at the scale of destruction. The tragedy has brought attention to the strength of the affected communities and the long road to recovery.